Hello everybody, this is Husky10, my very first time going live. Yeah. Um tonight for the first live stream we're making a game for a game jam called the Mini Jam, and we have 2 days to do it, but I'm gonna try to fit it all in one session. The Mini Jam 131. Yeah. Mini Jam 131, the theme is solar, and progress is failure. You can pretty much interpret it however you want. That's the beauty of game jams. So I was thinking of kind of yeah, I make a lot of these, but I was thinking a lot of I was thinking of a space game, a space themed game, but in order to win, you have to crash into the enemy in a certain amount of time before time runs out, and every time you crash into the enemy, your time resets. I do have one rule that I wanna mention, which is the rule is say whatever you want in the chat. I'm not taking these live streams seriously. This is just a waste of time. I'll be alternating in between each week. 1 week I'll be doing forgive me, I'm coming down with a cold. But anyway, I'll be creating one game 1 week, and then the next week I'm gonna spend it playing a game, any game, maybe a game on Newgrounds. This game, like I said in the rules, I posted a list of rules. I will not be posting to I will not be posting to I will not be posting this to Newgrounds right away. I'm going to be putting it strictly on itch.io. Yeah, like I said, the only reason I'm going live is to kill time. I'm going to be putting it strictly on itch.io. Hang on, let me do something quick. Again, I'm coming down with like a cold or something, so excuse the coughing. Okay, so let's get this on the road. So I'm gonna do one thing like I always do with whenever I'm creating a game. Oh man, what? Okay. Rename. Yeah, don't. Okay, I'm just gonna rename that. That probably wasn't the best. Yeah, don't pay no attention to that. I haven't revealed anything like that. Anything pertaining to that game. That one was just a prototype. Yeah, so let's create a new folder. I'm going to call it Solar Opposite. Okay, I hate Mac. I might just go back to Windows. Anyway, let's get back to Construct. Create a new game. I want it to be relatively large, so maybe my usual 1000 to 600. Optimize for pixel art. I'm gonna call this Solar Opposite. What the hell? No, that, okay, already I've messed up. Cause, okay. Okay, that's why I forgot 0. Solar Opposite. First thing you always want to do is save. I hit save. Let's go desktop. Find our file. Alright, so let's create some stuff and rename some stuff. Level, rename level E. I put E so I don't get confused, cause yeah. Oh man. Yeah, this is my first time going live. I'm trying to kind of keep tabs on comments just in case. But anyway, before we can code, we need some stuff. So I'm gonna call this point. I always get that mixed up. Point spawn. Alright. For now, I'm going to use 2 points. And I'm gonna fill the screen with it. Alright, this is kind of based on, this technique is extremely experimental. If it works, good. If it works, good. But I saw someone do something similar where they placed squares around, and they had them follow around. I mean, had something randomly move to each square at a random time. Yeah, I couldn't figure that out, so this is my solution. If it works. Like I said, this is purely experimental. So, insert, I'm gonna call this, I'm gonna create a sprite, call this point. I'm going to color it. It can be any color. Oh man, so many options. Anyway, let's resize it. Yeah. Alright. Let's get to coding. So add a group, points. Yeah, I misspelled that. I always misspell something. So on start of layout, we want to randomly spawn. So we want the spawn point to spawn another object. At image points, we want to choose an image point 0, 1, and 2. We used 2 image points. Well, technically 2. Oh, and we want to spawn the point. Every time it spawns, every time the scene is loaded, it should spawn. Okay, why did that not work? Okay, why is it choosing the middle? Come on. Oh, come on. Already something's not working. Unless, of course... There we go, it is working. It's just going to spawn that one quite a bit. I'm going to insert a new object. I'm going to call this the enemy sprite. Enemy. I'm going to color this. Enemies are red, so this way we can differentiate. So I want to add a behavior. Again, this is all this is all hypothetical. If it works, great. Destroy on the outside layout. That way the game doesn't crash. Alright, so we want to move the enemy. Move to object. We want to choose point. Okay, so we also want to say when the enemy is in collision with point, we want to destroy the point. You can kind of guess what I'm doing. And then move it. But I want it to wait 1 sec. And I wanna move the point to another area. I should have copied that. Alright, and I want this to move. So this is all hypothetical. If it works, great. Oh, it's working. There we go. Awesome. Awesome. Great. Oh, man. That just saved me a whole lot of time having to debug that. Then again, the code is really simple. A little too simple. We did that in like 3 lines. Alright. I am, after this, I'm possibly just gonna go live on Facebook to, with friends, mainly. That's about the only thing I'm gonna do. Yeah. I'm watching to see if anybody is watching or commenting. Don't be afraid to say something. But just remember, I don't like swearing in the comments. If you got swear, swear, but try to keep it to a minimum. Anyway. Alright, so this I want it to I want the spawn points to kind of be at random areas. Yeah, this is my version of it. It's a lot easier. Okay, hang on. We also gotta make a point of all the image points. But what he had was the other guy I was watching. I watch Vimlark every now and then. He uses the same engine. What he was able to do was lay out the points and have them move to random points at random times. And I'm like, yeah. So there was one day I tried for 2 hours trying to figure that out. Like, how the hell did he do it? Oh, I just swore. How did he do it? I tried to figure that out. Alright, it's only gonna go to image points 1 through 2, so 0 through 2. Computer counting starts at 0. Alright, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I might just remove that weight though. Alright, let's see what we got. Oh, awesome. It works wonders. Well, I wouldn't say it works wonders. My only issue is it's going in diagonal a lot, so is it not? Alright, let me see one thing. Oh, right there, I gotta delete that. The thing is, it wasn't updated. The code wasn't updated. So, let's see it now. It's still going diagonally. At least we know how to... Oh, there we go. There's some variation. Okay, yeah, it's working really well, actually. Suspiciously too well. What I am going to do though is get rid of 0 because I don't want it to spawn in the middle. There is probably another way you can do it using variables, like delete it, repeat for like 6 if and all that, and probably, but you would get the same result. It's the same way I would use my procedural generation, but yeah. Retro Ramen, how you doing? Okay, so let's add the player. Alright, there we go. Alright, there's my player. Okay, so add a behavior. Awesome, thanks for watching. Yeah, add a behavior, 8 direction. Alright, so we want to do 2 things. This might be a bad decision, but I don't want angles. Or something kind of like this. I'm gonna make the max speed a little faster, maybe 500. Alright, there you go. Maybe make the playfield a little bigger. Yeah, so that way you'd have more of an area without less chance of colliding with it. But then again, in the end, that's what we want. I am going to program my own controls because for some reason web versions in Construct just plain don't want to work correctly. You'll end up moving the entire screen. Default controls. Yeah, uncheck that. I do though want to change one other thing with the behavior for the player. Alright, 4 directions. And let's set it to 100, maybe. I don't know, 80, 85. Cause I kinda don't want it to be too easy, but I don't want it to be too hard. And I can't test it cause I here to like double check. Alright. So what we have here is something. I do want to take note of the size though, and on the start of layout, I think you go to canvas or screen size. Which is it? Because I want the screen to kind of be bigger. It's canvas size, let's try that. 1266 and 885. Let's see if that helps. Okay, there we go, but there's just one problem I want to change. Okay, so properties. No. Aha, project properties. I want it to be scale. Alright, there we go. It looks a lot. Yeah, the player's too slow. 85 is too much, so let's say 90. Alright, so what is this? Alright. I'm still having one issue though, where if the player did it right, all he'd have to do is just stay in the middle, but right now it depends on how it generates. You would still have to chase it. So let's program that in group. I don't know what the problem is. I'm gonna call this enemy death. Oh, awesome. Two people are watching. Great. Let's add an event. But I'm going to have to add. Ooh, I got an idea. So the player is in cold. Yeah. Like I said, I'm getting a cold. When the player is in collision with the enemy, we want to destroy the enemy, and I also want the enemy to spawn on any of the spawn points. But I also want to add the center of it, so 0. Okay. Let's see what happens. Yeah, the player's too slow. So let's say 120. Okay, something just happened. What happened? Oh, it spawned. So next, alright, let's test it again. Alright, so it's let's say every tick. Move 2. That should fix it. There we go. Awesome. We have a nice little base game. So let's add a new global variable, score, and a new one for speed. Set the speed to 50. Alright, So when the player is in collision with the enemy, not only do we want to do that, we want to add to the score pretty okay. Alright. Alright, thanks for hanging out. Hope to see you next time. Alright, so alright, how am I going to incorporate speed? Hope to see you next time. How am I going to incorporate speed? So there's several ways I can incorporate the speed. I'm going to add a timer to the spawn. Yeah. On the start of the layout, we wanted to start timer. I want it to be called speed. Regular. Nope, I want it to, yeah, speed, duration, speed. So, speed. Hit done. Add a new, okay, I don't want to do that. Add new group. Enemy speed. In the enemy speed, I want to say every tick. Oh. I already added that. No, I don't want to do every tick. I want to say we started a timer, so on timer speed. Is there a way to like no, we want to set that for 3. We want to add 1. Well, how much do we want to add to this variable? Speed, I want to add maybe 3. And I also want to set the max speed to speed. Alright, let's see what happens. Alright, that works. Alright, I'm already seeing a problem. Okay, so my problem is, if I do it right, I can get in the way of the enemy's path and just instantly spawn kill him. So there are two ways I can probably solve this. Hang on, do I? Uncreated. So there are several ways I can do this by adding multiple levels. I can have the enemy move set positions. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to level. I'm going to insert. No. But insert new object. I'm gonna call for a sprite. I'm gonna set it for. I'm gonna call this player score. I want it to kind of like spawn them at random places. So there are 5 spawn points, so set position to another object. I'm gonna say player score. Zero. Choose 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think there are 4. Yeah, there are 4 spawn points. Alright, so let me double check. Alright, I am going to set the speed. It's variable to 100 on the enemy speed. Okay, there we go. I know it looks like nothing. Alright, it is procedurally getting faster. Alright, I am... Alright, player score, I am going to change the spawn points because they were... I want them to be like... Alright, that kind of works. Alright, so there's also one other thing I want to do. I'm gonna make that like that, though. Layout. Alright, that's probably good enough. Let's see. Alright, yeah. I'm going to create a new object. I'm going to say asteroid. I'm going to say spawn. Spray. Asteroid. And that should be good. I'm going to rename it though. I'm going to call it so I'm also going to create the asteroid, so yeah, I misspelled it. But it's all fine. It's all dandy, so set that size. Add behavior, destroying the outside. Add a behavior bullet. So I'm gonna add a new group. I'm gonna say asteroid. I'm gonna fix that because that's gonna bother me. Alright, so I'm also going to disable it. And add a behavior, fade. I want the fade out to be 0, and the fade in to be like 2, 1. Alright, so alright. I'm gonna add a behavior to asteroid. I'm gonna start a timer. I'm gonna call it I want to read that. On start of layout, I wanna start timer to every 2 seconds. Regular, a spawn for asteroid, on Alright, on timer, a spawn. Alright, we wanna, spawn in the asteroid, so asteroid spawn, asteroid, oh man, there were 2 games I could have made, but anyway, I want to set the asteroids to spawn in, and then I want to say on created, wait 2 seconds, and then enable. Set enabled. Okay, so alright. I also want to set this to solid so our player doesn't go through it. I also want to set the angle towards, let's say 180 degrees. Let's just say 0, and player dot x and player dot y. Hit done. But I don't want it to rotate. Oh, there we go. I don't want to rotate player dot x and player dot y. Hit done. Alright, let's test it out again. Alright, there we go. Alright, so the center of this is okay. Alright, let's see if that looks any weird. Yes, it does. You know what? Let's delete the canvas size so we can leave the canvas the way it is. Alright, I also want to set the speed to, let's say 200. I do want to hurry this up because I don't want to be working on this all night. But anyway, let's get some art assets. So, space, shooter. You got a simple space shooter. Let's use this one. I'm gonna copy that like I usually do. I credit it, so V. Alright, let's start importing the assets. So, alright, should be exporting or whatever. Yeah, let's move that. We have all these ships in there. Alright, so... Ah, shoot. Alright. The enemy ship... I want as... Let's choose something good. Alright, where is it? Ah, there it is. Alright, tile sheet. Do they have... Nope. Not what we want. Do they have backgrounds? Default. Yeah, all these. Let's have it so you have to collapse. You have to, work on the satellites. You have to pretty much collide with the satellite. That's hard to see. Alright, I'm going to insert a new object though. Tiled. I'm going to call it sprite. I know, BG1. Alright. Alright. Alright, but anyway, this goes to the back. Move to the bottom layer. I don't want to move that. But then again, I might have to. Dude, I didn't even. Alright, what is this? That's a player score. Alright. And I'm going to need this to be... Alright, there we go. Let's change that sprite. Come on. There's loads of enemies. Let's use this ship. Shift, make it bigger. Then yeah, I'm gonna allow 8 directions. I am going to have to adjust it though. To make it point the right way. Okay, there we go. Alright, there we go. Alright, I also want to change the way the asteroid looks. This game is now coming together since I'm adding the art. I'm gonna have it go to the station. The station sprite. Alright. Let's hit play and see how it goes. Ah, shoot. It's supposed to be asteroids. It's supposed to be flying towards a space station. Alright. Alright, I want it to be bigger though. And I also want to add a behavior. I want it to rotate, be rotating. So there is a rotate behavior. Where is it? Aha, here it is. Alright, there we go. Okay, yeah, I don't like that. Let's set speed to 100. Please don't make the same mistake. Please don't look like it. Please. Ah, why does it do that? It's not orbiting. It's not supposed to orbit. Hey Joe, how's it going?
Come upstairs when you're done.
Why?
I'll let you know when you come up.
Why?
It's nothing major, it's just I need help with something.
Oh, okay.
On the computer.
Alright. I also want to change this. To, let's say, enemy. Alright. Here's the game so far. So far, I actually kind of like how it looks. Okay. Yeah, but for the player spawn, I don't want it to go to the middle. "13 lines of code so far." Okay, for some reason, it's not responding to my keyboard. I didn't want to do that. But anyway, let's solve that. What does this look like? I guess that's alright. Oh! It was going into the solid. Alright, let's add the enemy death, the player death. Let's set the enemy, set the player position, and the enemy needs to destroy. Alright, one thing I am going to change is the asteroid spawn. Right here, I am also, no fill. Let's do that again. Alright, there we go. That way the player knows they can't go in there. Alright, this game is almost done. Alright, let's communicate two things. I want to add a new global variable. Set it to 3. Hit OK. I want to subtract. And I want to add two text. So insert text score. I am going to clone it and call it lives. Put that up here. Why is it lagging? Is it gonna be like that if I ever play a game? I hope not. Set the color to white. And set the font. I'm not gonna download a custom font. I'm just gonna use what they got. No. No. There we go. I'm also going to do the same thing to lives. Okay. Let's add new group. Text. Every tick. You want to select it, set text, lives, we want to copy that, paste, we want to go to score. Pretty much disregard this code, score, and score. So let's see if they work. Alright, I'm gonna set the asteroid speed. So I am going to set the asteroid speed to 270. Yeah, 2,709. Alright. Alright, that's one life gone. Alright. And it's playable, not necessarily passable. So let's start adding a loose screen. So loose screen. No, I don't want to delete that. Lose E. Okay. Alright, when the lives variable is less than or equal to, done. Go to layout. We want to go to lose, hit done, add a new group. I'm going to call it variables. What? Hang on. Alright, I'm also going to take like a 5-minute break, and then I'm gonna do some gaming, like actual gaming, like play game. So let's hurry this up. I really want to play this game. Set value, lives to 3, and score to 0. Alright. Alright, so we have that all set, so let's go to lose. Text. I'm gonna call this title. Yeah, I did that bad. Gonna use the same font as last time. For some reason it didn't have this many. No. And now we're gonna fight with this. Alright, let's just leave it at that. Color, let's set it to white. Center. You lose. Let's set the size. Alright. There we go. Let's open up the event seat. Global variable. Timer. On start of layout. We want to set the timer to 0. Alright, so not every tick. One second. We want to add to the timer by 1, and then if the timer is equal or greater than 5, we want to change layouts. Let's add a new layout, call it menu. Alright. Lose. Alright, there we go. Alright. Alright, yeah, like I said, I don't want to be working on this for too long. I want to do some gaming tonight for you guys. Let's call this Solar Opposite. There we go. Let's add another one. Okay. Let's add this. Alright, so okay. Menu, let's program the menu quick. Key is down, let's say space. Level. Alright. So we should have a complete game. Let's add more speed to the asteroids though. The asteroids are still too slow. There we go. So now a little more challenging. There you go. One thing I like to add is a fade. And my logo. So I'm gonna call this logo. But since this is a game jam, I'm not too worried. I'll come back later. Alright, we could add sound, but I mean transitions. I don't know, should I like polish that? Yeah, let's add a transition so it looks kind of weird. Insert. Alright, this is the home stretch. Literally, once I am done adding the transitions, and sound, I'm gonna call it quits. So, and what time is it? I still have time after this. I wanna get live again and do a game. Alright, so let's program it. Alright, so let's program the fade. Nope, fade out. View port X 1. Alright. Alright, there we go. That should be for the logo and the lose. Let's do the level. A new group, I'm gonna call it Fade. Lord, kill me now. Ah, shoot, never mind. No, I didn't say that. Yeah, it's running. Well, I just messed up this live stream. Alright, so enemy player death. Alright, so let's test it out. Alright, so this is the level. There we go. Let's try a logo. Okay, there we go. Alright, we just got the menu to make. Let's hurry this up. Alright, Alright, there we go. Let's test it out. Alright, it should have a smooth transition. Alright, I gotta do two more things. I got two more things, which is so it can be played in browser. And for the player, I'm going to disable all movement. So let's test it out one more time. Alright, I like how this game kind of turned out. Alright, it's challenging. You have a way to lose. Let's generate some sound effects quick. And then I'm going to publish it off camera. Let's hit an explosion. And a hurt. There we go. Insert new. Let's find the audio. Alright, let's go to downloads. Alright, where is it? Yeah, that didn't work. We have one more audio track. There we go. Import. Level. Alright, so we want to play a sound here. Explosion. -10. Hit done. And then the player death, we want to play a hit. Alright, there we go. Let's test it out one more time for good measure. It's not that bad. It's half. And we made our game. Alright, thank you for hanging out. If you did, to the people who did, thank you, and I